Commander Zixvel had been drifting in the void for 17 cycles, his life support systems failing, his ship's hull breached beyond repair. The Hegemony scout vessel had been alone on a routine survey mission when the Void Wraiths, those nightmare entities from beyond known space, had appeared like darkness given form. He was dying, forgotten by his people, when the impossible happened. Something answered his distress beacon. The ship that materialized beside his dying craft defied every law of physics Zixvel understood. It moved without engines, generated energy without reactors, and somehow maintained structural integrity despite battle damage that should have torn it apart. When the airlock cycled open, Zixvel expected to meet another member of a known galactic species. Instead, he found himself face-to-face with something that shouldn't exist. "Easy there, friend," the creature said, its voice somehow translated through his universal communicator despite using no known linguistic patterns. "You're safe now." The being was bipedal, roughly his size, but its anatomy was all wrong. Soft skin instead of protective carapace. Single-chamber, heart-pumping red fluid. No visible defensive adaptations. It looked fragile, almost laughably vulnerable. "I am Zixvel of the Hegemony Fleet," he managed through his failing respirator. "You are what species?" "Human," the creature replied, helping him toward their ship's medical bay. "Name's Captain Sarachun. Don't worry about the life support. We'll get you fixed up." As his rescuer worked with impossible skill to repair his damaged breathing apparatus, Zixvel's mind reeled with implications. "Human. This term is unknown to galactic databases. What sector do you represent?" "Terra Sector," Chen replied, her hands moving with precision that suggested advanced medical training. "Though most folks just call it Earth." "Impossible," Zixvel whispered. "Our deep space surveys detected no intelligent life in that region. The world you describe is classified as a death planet. Toxic atmosphere, extreme weather, tectonic instability." Chun paused in her work, something dark crossing her expression. "Yeah, well, it was our death planet. Past tense. Past tense. The Void Wraiths hit us 6 months ago," Chen said quietly, returning to her medical work. "Turned our home into a graveyard. But they made one mistake." Zixvel's breathing stabilized as the humans' repairs took effect. "What mistake?" "They assumed killing our planet would kill us." Chen's voice carried something that made Zixvel's survival instincts scream warnings. "Humans are remarkably hard to exterminate completely." As his strength returned, Zixvel noticed details about the ship that chilled him. The hull wasn't just damaged. It was partially composed of what looked like Void Wraith organic material, somehow integrated into the vessel structure. The weapon systems used technology he didn't recognize, and the crew members he glimpsed moved with a lethal efficiency that spoke of constant warfare. "How many of you survived?" he asked. "Enough," Chen replied, helping him to the bridge. "We scattered when Earth died. Some went deep into space. Others found ways to hide in places the Wraiths can't follow. But we stayed in contact. We planned." The bridge viewport showed something that made Zixvel's organs freeze. A massive Void Wraith Hive ship, partially destroyed and trailing what looked like escape pods. "You fought them?" "And won. We learned their weaknesses," Chen said matter-of-factly. "Turns out, they're not as invincible as they pretend. They just never faced a species that had nothing left to lose and unlimited time to plan revenge." Zixvel stared at the tactical displays showing human vessels. Dozens of them, systematically hunting void. "You're waging war against the entities that destroyed your world." "Not war," Chun corrected, her smile carrying no warmth whatsoever. "Extermination. They killed our children, our elders, our future. We're returning the favor." As they approached the designated coordinates where Hegemony rescue ships would find him, Zixvel realized the terrifying truth. The galaxy wasn't alone anymore. Something new had been forged in the ashes of a dead world, something that had turned species extinction into a learning experience. When you report